Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Samurai Blog's interview. As you all know, we are doing this interview to help bloggers. Now, I'm trying to encourage bloggers to do writings and also do video blogging. It also helps them to get great visibility and increase their business in the industry. So today we have a very interesting blogger also. His name is Vincent, and he does hydrogen therapy. He's also a good friend of mine, and we are also in the BNI networking sessions. So let's welcome Vincent. So Vincent, how are you?
Hi, Dr. Lala, how are you? I don't want to say good because it's a habit to say good. Actually, how am I? It could be better. The MCO make me think a lot of things very differently.
Okay.
And then it also make me look at my financial very differently. And then it also let me look at life very differently. So I think that's a plus point about it.
How are you coping in your business during this lockdown period?
There are two answers for that actually. Because our MCO started on March 18, so for the month of March, I basically have that month goal and target achieved before, or achieved during the lockdown on the March 18. Okay. So it doesn't really impact me. And in fact, after the lockdown, I see some transaction going on because our business has some e-commerce model. So business on. In now April, is end of April. In the whole business on the whole team aspect, my sales is affected, but on personal level, I think I'm actually quite all right. Okay. So income wise, it's not a huge impact. It's still manageable.
Still manageable.
But then coming May, June, July is still a lot of unpredictable. But I think things should be fine.
Okay, just like to know a little bit about your business. I understand you're doing hydrogen therapy, right, Vincent?
Yes. But interestingly, what I write, but what I write in the blog is not about hydrogen. I'm talking about nutrition. Okay. But I think I can do both at the same time, actually. Hydrooxygen is not something very, very new in terms of science, because it's been have been used in Japan and Taiwan for almost close to 10 years.
Okay.
And then our company have carried this product for the last 4 years in Malaysia. So what it do is actually, by science we know, every disease actually trigger any discomfort or any disease development actually start from chronic inflammation. And then if you look down to the science, inflammation come from actually free radical aggregation and then trigger a kind of biochemistry reaction in our body. So what happened is, let me give you a very simple example. Let's say I have arthritis, I have a knee pain. So you go and see doctor, it gave you painkiller, it gave you anti-inflammatory, and then all this kind of medication to manage your symptoms. But the reason why the arthritis happen is actually there's a lot of inflammation going on. It comes from the free radical damage. So, but free radical itself is not a disease, it's not a virus, it's not, there's no medication for free radical. So what it needs is only hydrogen. So instead of letting them keep doing damage, taking hydrogen from our tissue, so we encourage people to breathe it in, and then so that you actually get it supplied to it so that it can neutralize the damage. That's what they do.
How long is the treatment for this kind of inflammation for hydrogen therapy?
It very depends on individual cases. Let's say, for example, if someone have a surgery, and then post-surgery, a lot of surgeries take 2 to 3 months to recover. So if that person willing to use it for once they discharge from the hospital on daily basis from to 10 hours because you're resting at home, your recovery will reduce almost close to 50%. Instead of waiting for 2-3 months, you can almost recover within a month. That will be short-term use. But I also manage cancer patient. Cancer patient will need 15 to 18 hours a day when they actually have active cancer going on, or they are doing chemo or radiotherapy. 18 hours is a best numbers they should have. But there are people, individual like me and you, we are healthy person, sometimes just fatigue, tiredness, or stress. or you find that you can't really focus, sometimes too much thing going on, 1
Okay.
to 3 hours is enough.
Okay.
So it's very difficult to give a precise guideline how what we should use. It actually vary from individual to individual.
Okay. Okay.
Uh,
So you're saying that
I
people
think that
must.
answers questions, right?
Yes, it does. It does. How does it? People need to buy your products, or you just go on a service level?
We from first time usually people can go send in Satyam. We have package as you come in and have your treatment done. But we also, for some people live very far or they need longer hours or it's not convenient for them to travel, we have I provide rest, so you can rent the machine. And we also sell the machine as well. So it really
Okay.
depends. If someone is a cancer, it doesn't justify rent, because
Okay.
if you rent for 6 months, it's equivalent to own a unit. But if
Okay.
you just need a treatment for, let's say, for surgery, 1 month or 2 months, then you can actually rent it as well.
Okay. How? Another thing I'm asking: how are you coping with your family with this lockdown period? Because I see on Facebook you're doing a lot of cooking. You're doing a lot of stuff. How's your family coping with you?
um, Everything as usual actually.
Everything is
Um,
usual.
I yeah, I have my own immediate family, my parents, okay, my mom.
Okay.
I since went to Canada for study and after I came back to Malaysia very independently,
Okay.
it's mean that I don't see, it's just like normal. When I will feel like calling her, I will call her. She'll, so nothing changed actually. And for on how good. We spend more quality time together, and then I managed to try some new recipe that I always want to do. I never did it. I think eating much more healthier, because when you cook,
Okay.
because I have nutrition background, even though I have the nutrition background, the challenge is when you're working, you and outside, sometimes you just don't be so critical on myself in terms of food selection, and there's a lot of temptation outside as well. But during MCO, I basically prepare all my 3 meals so that eating more healthy. That's good.
Lastly, I want to ask you one last question. How do you want to contribute articles to Samurai Blogs during this MCO period?
That is a very good questions.
Yeah.
I actually I need to get my thought organized. I can write a lot of things on nutrition. I
Okay.
can write a lot of things about weight management, and
Okay.
also about the hydrogen as well. So I've been thinking. So what I want to do is actually how the MCO changed me is I'm not a I actually not a person that enjoy IT very much, even though it
Okay.
gives us a lot of convenience. So I let's for example I use social media,
Okay.
but on a very, very minimal level. There are people like very dedicated.
Okay.
I have a I have a seasonal circle actually. Now in the past, sometimes there's a period of maybe a 2 or 3 months. I'm very gung ho. I'm very active in the social media. But then there is a period of time I was totally shut down. I don't even look at my Facebook. I don't want to look at it. I don't do anything. But this MCO actually, everyone is going online. Business we go online, needs to go
Okay.
digital. So I actually doing the same thing now. I'm putting in time and effort, and I actually start prepare myself for my own YouTube channel as well. So what I'm thinking is, I will actually uh, do is either I write a blog and then I make it into a record video. I do a record video and then also write a blog on the same topic. So that will be in fact there's a lot of things that I can do on this area. So I will try to commit one article or one video a week. Same
Okay.
topic, so that's easier for me.
Okay.
That I just same content. I do a video for YouTube, and then I will do an article on the blog as well. So you can get from me is about a lot of nutrition information, and of course, I think people can leave question for me, isn't it? They can
Yes.
leave comment and ask questions, isn't it?
Yeah,
Okay,
because in blogging,
you
people
see.
can comment. Yes, definitely.
Yeah, and okay. So if you have questions, I can try my best to answer their question, address their concern, and then give them a very simple answer that is practical as well. Because sometimes I can be very technical,
Okay.
that so technical that it's impossible to practice it in your daily life routine. Then it's just only doesn't really help you. So what my expertise is actually I can give you the answer in layman terms, and
Okay.
then I can actually tell you what you can do to actually achieve what you want.
Okay. Okay, Vincent. Thanks for the
Yeah,
interview. So what we have learned from
yeah,
Vincent is he's a what I really admire about Vincent is during this MCO he keeps himself busy. He's always cooking. You know, he's just a normal person, and I'm glad, and all of us are glad because he's not very much affected by the MCO. And it also shows that he's done a lot of preparation for any disaster. I know he's very prepared for the future. So thanks for the interview, Vincent. So see you around,
thank
Vincent.
you,
Thank you.
Dr. Lalan.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thanks.